Thank you for watching. Welcome back to Boys on Film. Raj is here.
Hey Phil.
And today it's the second season of American Crime Story. You probably watched the first one with O.J. Simpson.
I did, actually.
I didn't watch it, so this was a new thing to me.
I wasn't really that interested and very involved in the first season of American Crime Story. It's interesting who they, chose to be, their take on that story. There's some really good actors in it, but I actually didn't see the whole thing through. I think I drifted off probably about midway through it.
Okay,
yeah.
So this season we've only seen, have you seen more than 3 episodes?
I've seen the 4th episode as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
so I haven't actually got that far, but I've loved all 3 of the ones that I've seen.
It's addictive, isn't it?
It really is addictive, and it's something that, obviously, because it's based on true story, there's a lot of things I didn't know about what actually happened. I mean, I don't know how much we can say is actual fact, because I know there's a big controversy with the Versace family as well. They're not really into the idea of it being broadcast, are they?
Yeah, but, it is a very true-to-life depiction of what happened. Maybe some things are sensationalized a little bit more, and I think the TV show kind of gives you that feeling as well. But I'm really enjoying it. I can't, if this is based on a true story, and always with true story and adaptations, they're going to twist things a little bit.
They've got to dramatize it.
Yeah, they need us tuning in each week. So, but the baseline of the story is about the death of Gianni Versace and the characters that are involved in that death. But I am finding, like, every time a new episode is ready to watch on demand, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta watch it.
Go there.
Yeah.
Ryan Murphy, of course, is the man responsible for this series. He's done Feud with Bette Davis and Joan Crawford, that story of them two actors. I just thought that was amazing. I saw that over Christmas. And I know we've done our best TV shows of the year just before that, and that really was the #1 show for me for 2017, and it's really frustrating because I couldn't mention it in that top 5 list that we did.
You could. Well,
I can do it now.
There's so much good content, but I think anything that Ryan Murphy does is just gold dust, really. You know what I have to say makes this show for me, like what keeps me tuning in each week, is Darren Criss.
Yeah.
I mean,
how terrifying is his performance?
Totally terrifying. And wait till you see the 4th episode. You're going to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
But, I was a fan of Glee. I watched Glee. Great show. I think it was very good for the times and, an example setting.
But then he went darker with American Horror Story.
Yeah, and did 360, and, but everything that he is doing is just so amazing. And I think the casting of Darren Criss as the serial killer Andrew Cunanan in this particular role is just mind-blowing. Like, I always view Darren Criss as fairly one-dimensional,
right?
But he's really bringing some serious acting chops to this role, and really I feel the film is more about him than Gianni Versace.
But do you think it's because of his history with Glee, and you just automatically assume he's going to be a nice guy because he does look like a nice guy?
Yeah.
Although a little bit creepy with his behaviour.
A little bit too charming too. Yeah.
Exactly. I just think his performance is amazing. In fact, I think all the performances are really good. Maybe a little bit of an issue with some of the accents. We were talking about this.
You are not the only one. My partner is Italian, actually, and he keeps going, oh my god, their accents are Spanish, they're not Italian, that's shit, that's rubbish.
That's the problem, isn't it? Because you've got Penelope Cruz as Donatella, and I thought she was amazing. I always think she's great whenever I see her in roles, but I just kept hearing that Spanish coming through. I don't know whether it was just because it was merged with the Italian, or...
But I quite like the accent, very blunt, very deep, sort of. I mean, I think the look too. She brings a very glamorous look to Donatella Versace. Maybe before all the
that's the thing, because
injections,
the work. But although it's very entertaining right from the start, it's wham bam, isn't it? I mean, they obviously start with the murder, and then they go back in time and they show you some of the history and the story and how they all met each other. But that's the scene in the nightclub too. Is when he actually first speaks to Gianni.
It's really creepy.
It's really creepy. He's like proper stalker, isn't he?
Yeah. And like studies everything about him. It's like he's a walking, talking lie.
Yeah.
But very charming, and people buy into this.
Exactly. Very professional and kind of really on it and knows what he's talking about.
And in some ways, you feel like he feels real remorse about the murders he's committing, and then in the next scene, it's like he's living for it. Like, a very messed up individual, but kind of fascinating for television.
It's a really fascinating story, obviously very disturbing too, but Ricky Martin, who I never really see much as an actor. I mean, I know he's done Broadway and he's done Evita and Les Mis, but I never really saw him as an actor on TV.
Well, this is one of his first real acting roles, I think, for TV. So I'm a big Ricky Martin fan. I mean, I love his music. I love his shows. I'm hoping to see him in Las Vegas at his residency that he's doing. But yeah, I mean, I don't think outside of the first episode they've really shine a light on his story yet, so I'm waiting for that special Ricky Martin episode, because they are taking characters from the story and really examining each and every one.
I'm guessing they will, because obviously, Donatello wasn't a fan of his and kind of blamed him for a lot of things, but maybe that will come out in the future episodes, because he's obviously a big part of that story. Did
you see the third episode with Judith Light in it?
I love her.
I mean, that was they just kind of deviated from the story and showed one story about one of the people that he killed, but the spotlight is on Judith Light, and she's absolutely brilliant and just blew my mind away with the performance as this woman who her husband got murdered by Andrew Cunanan, and she's going to do everything in her power to just keep it under wraps, keep it cool.
She was so cool, calm and collected. I mean, you wouldn't expect that to happen when your husband dies or your partner dies.
Quite brutally too.
Yeah. So there's that story as well, which is fascinating, and how all these characters got to know each other, and maybe a part of his life that she knew about that she just wanted to just ignore.
Now in episode 4, spoiler alert, a little bit, you get to see one of Andrew's first relationships with a man, actually.
Oh, okay.
And it does involve a couple murders, but he's actually. It's very conflicting, because you could tell like he really loved this person, but he loved this person a little bit too much that he just could not have them live unless it was with him. So it's so complicated. Like I'm hoping we find out more about his character, because I'm totally fascinated, and I don't feel like it's a story about Gianni Versace. I feel it's a story about what went wrong with this guy Andrew Cunanan.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
I know. I'm really looking forward to the rest of it, and it feels unfair to give it a star rating now, but at the moment it's 4 for me, but it could be improved, I think, over the next few weeks.
It's probably a 4.25 for me.
Okay, I thought that I could see that coming.
I'm investing an extra quarter of a star.
Yeah.
As long as it keeps up the momentum that it's doing.
I feel like I have faith. I have faith in the rest of it, that it's going to just get better and better as it goes on.
Yeah.
Because it's showed a really promising start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Check it out if you like the sound of this, and don't forget to like and share this video, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.